Hello everyone, this is Monster Attack, and today we're going to be looking at the two newest games that have come out in the past 2 weeks. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare and Titanfall. So, first off we're going to start off with Plants vs. Zombies, and I'm going to tell you if you should buy this game, what I think of this game, and whether you should get it instead of Titanfall. So, this game it's really good. I've played it the week it came out, and I played it even after Titanfall came out. I've been switching off between this game and Titanfall. Basically, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what this game is. It's a lot different from the phone version of Plants vs Zombies. Instead of a tower defense type game, it's a third-person, over-the-shoulder type game, like sort of like Gears of War almost, except without all the blood and stuff. There's no gore in this game at all. Uh, at least not that I've ever seen. I've played this game a lot and I haven't seen any gore. So, if people don't like gore, this game is already good. Uh, it's sort of like Team Fortress 2 with all the classes. Every plant has a different ability that can help against the zombies and can sort of help your team out a little bit. So, right now, as you see in the background, the cactus that I'm playing as can put down potato mines, what is the chestnut things as a shield, and can fly around like this little drone, and it shoots out corn bombs, which is basically like a whole bunch of bombs that fall out, and it'll destroy anyone in the range of it. The pea shooter, which I was playing as before, can shoot, like, use a pea Gatling gun, which you saw, and can fire this, I guess it's chili bean type thing, and it is like a bigger explosion of the pea gun or whatever it's called. I don't know. Also, it can use the super speed thing, so it can jump really high and run super fast. Uh, there's also the chomper, which can dig underground and come up and eat zombies. It can spit goo on people, so it'll make it where they can't use their abilities for a certain amount of time and can't move. And it also can come around behind the people and pull them in and kill them from it. There also the sunflower, which is the fourth class you can play as, and the last class you can play as, is the healer, basically, of the plants, and it will heal your plants. It will heal potted plants, and you can set down like a potted plant that will heal. Like, just, you don't have to be around to heal, and it will heal them for you. And it can use a sunbeam, which is sort of like the pea Gatling gun, except with a sunbeam. And that's basically the plant classes. This game does something really different than the other ones have. There have always been the cards with the plants on them, like in every game. That's how you choose which plant you wanted to use. And in this one, you have a sticker shop, which you get the cards from. And in that sticker shop, you can get plants you can put in a pot and plant them, like when you play Garden Warfare, or not Garden Warfare, it's a game, Garden Ops, and when you play the Gardens and Graveyards thing. And there'll be these potted plants you can put down the cards in. And you can also put down zombies if you're on the zombie team, which is something you haven't been able to do before in any other Plants vs. Zombie game, is play as the zombies. The zombies are not as good as the plants in my mind. You don't get to play as them as much. You can only play as them in multiplayer. You can't do like a horde mode like the plants have. But I'm gonna talk about their classes a little bit. The scientist is sort of the close range healer. He can teleport close range to people and shoot them with his shotgun type thing. And he can also heal by putting down this heal thing. Yeah, because I don't know the name. Also, he can throw sticky grenades, which will explode once someone walks over them. There's a football player who can charge you with his football tackle, put down those tackling dummies that you saw back there, and can also punt this weird-looking small guy that explodes at people. There's also the soldier who can use a ZPG, which is basically an RPG except for zombies. See what they did there. And then he can also use this jetpack type thing and he can do something else I don't remember because I haven't played as him this whole time. There is also the engineer who is basically a construction worker, and he will ride a jackhammer around and can do a whole bunch of other stuff like build things. But that's basically the zombie classes. I don't. I I wanted to. I'm gonna rate this game. Uh, if there's 10 stars for this game, so whatever out of 10 stars, I would rate this at 9 out of 10 stars. And the reason I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10 is because the only frustrating thing about this game is when you do challenges to level up. Because in this game, to level up, you have to do challenges, and the challenges get you stars. So in the whole stars, you have to get a certain amount to level up. So it's hard to do these challenges sometimes. Sometimes they give you really difficult challenges that some people can't do, and I'm one of them. So basically, I give it a 9 out of 10. This is for people who really enjoy fun type of games, not first-person shooters, but just games that are meant to play it for fun. Like, you're not really hardcore. This is just you want to have fun playing a game, a silly game. This game is one of the silliest games probably to come out on the newer consoles, and it's on the 360 as well, and the PC. So if you want to play a silly third-person game with Plants and Zombies, this is the game you should get. I think it's even better than the phone version of the game, but I haven't played a lot of the phone version. I played the first one, and I played that on the Xbox 360 as well after I played on the phone version, and the tower defense just, it's okay after a while, but after you get a certain far, it gets not as fun. But we're here to compare the two games, so let's do Titanfall now. Titanfall came out a week after Plants vs Zombies, so I have more time with Plants vs Zombies. But this game is really fun if you like first-person shooters, and you like Call of Duty type games or Brink type games. This is a game that you probably should get if you enjoy running around, things exploding. This game looks really good, by the way, and you can see there's a whole bunch of complex things added into it, like that data knife, which I just used, which is basically a knife that you stab into things, and it can hack it and make it fight for your team. So you can do that to turrets and to these things called specters, which are basically robot soldiers. And in this game, there are 3 different enemies, basically. There's the pilots, which are the actual players. There are the specters, which are the robot type things that you can hack and make them go on your team. Also, there are the grunts, which are just really easy to kill soldiers, which basically don't do anything. And in this, some game modes are called different things. Attrition, and this is basically team deathmatch. They just call it a different thing. But this game is really nice looking. You don't have to be good at it to actually do well. Like, you don't have to be good at the game to actually feel like you're doing good. You don't have to get a lot of kills to get your Titan to come in. It'll come in after a certain amount of time, and you can just sit there in a corner if you want. I don't advise you to, because that's for campers. But if you want to, you can. Also, you don't even have to get in your Titan. People think I'm gonna call in my Titan. I don't want to call it in because I don't want to get in it. You don't have to get in it. You can just call it in and run around. You don't have to get in. The Titan will just run around with no one controlling it, and it'll still get kills for you. Also, you can do a lot of funny things with this Titan. You can step on people to get kills. You can dash on top of people, which is basically the Titan's run, and it will kill them. You can punch them, and they will explode. This game has a little blood, not a lot of blood, just a little bit. That's only when you see them explode. But I'm gonna rate this game too. I like this game, but I don't like it as much as I like Plants vs Zombies, to be perfectly honest. I'm a big fan of Call of Duty, but I don't even know where I'd rate this game out of 10. I would say probably around 8, 7, 7.5, 8. It's just because this game can get really old really fast. If you are not doing well, you can get really bored of this game. Plants vs. Zombies, you can not do well and still have fun with that game. But this game does something really well where if you lose, you have to try to escape onto the ship. You don't have you don't just that game doesn't just end. You have to try to escape, and you can get killed while escaping. Uh, so basically that's the two games that have just come out, and that's my review over them, and that's where I feel that these games stand. I feel like Plants vs. Zombies is a little bit better than Titanfall. Some people might not like that, but I do.